in the different parts of the city, and the thousands of citizens, not only the inhabitants in the city of Faisalabad, but also from the adjacent areas, they gathered here in Faisalabad, and they were very much excited. They were very much hopeful that the Pakistan ultimately will win the match, and the Pakistan, who was very much under pressure in the beginning, but Pakistan released the pressure with the passage of time, and the spectators, they were very much happy with the Pakistani bowling line, because ultimately it performed a tremendous performance, and they are still demanding from the batting line of Pakistan that just like the Pakistani Falcons, they should pounce on the Hanuman soldiers and ultimately knocking them down to the ground, and Pakistan will ultimately win the match.
Right, let's now get Umar Farooq, who is in Peshawar, also joining us on the line. Umar, how's the situation like in Peshawar?
The match, as you know, over, and Pakistan is now going to bat and to chase 260, which has score which has been made by India in the semi-finals. This hall was completely full of people. You know that this is about 1500 to 2000 persons capacity hall, and this hall was completely full. This is not the only hall where match is being displayed by a huge screen. Near this hall is situated a big mega hall and the mega store where the match is also displayed. Over there also there were, people dancing and chanting slogan in favor of Pakistan. However, people were really unhappy with the bowling of Umar Gul, and they said that if Umar Gul had bowled really well, so the score would not have reached to 260. Shahryar.
Well, so now let's cross back to Ijaz Hussain, who's in Faisalabad. Ijaz, how the crowd must be going haywire. What's the situation like on ground, and how many people are expecting a win for the national side?
Yes, the batting line, which have already performed in an excellent way, and they have really they made the Indian team desperate, because the Indian team couldn't cross the 250, and ultimately they were also expecting from the batting line of Pakistan, like Shahid Afridi, Boom Boom and other players, that they would be ultimately in a position to box the Indian audience to silence, dead silence, and ultimately knocking them down to the ground, and Pakistan will be ultimately the winner of the World Cup.
Inshallah. I see how some very excited crowds with you, Ijaz and Faisalabad. Now let's go back to Umar, who's in Peshawar. Umar, how's the situation? How is the crowd feeling in Peshawar, considering that we know that the captain does belong from that side of the country? How do you think they feel a more closer connection to Shahid Afridi and everybody who's playing?
Shahryar, the crowd is really excited for the victory of Pakistan. But the interesting thing that we noted on the way is that the traffic is completely, disappeared. Nothing is on the roads. Everyone is either in this hall, in their homes, or have set up their own, setup in their houses, and are watching this match with their friends, with their family as well. But the interesting thing that we noted here, that people were really unhappy with the performance of Umar Gul, and they also said that Sachin Tendulkar was provided with 2 chances by Yunus Khan and another as well. So they said that if they had caught Sachin Tendulkar earlier, so he wouldn't have scored this much, and Pakistan would have, India wouldn't have crossed 200. So the people are really excited here and are hoping for Pakistan to win the match, and as well the ICC World Cup 2011 trophy, and bring it back to Pakistan once again as it was in 1992. Shahryar.
Right, so now let's cross over to Mubin Chughtai, who joins us from Lahore. Mubin, Lahore is a central hub for cricket crazy fans all over Pakistan. What's the situation like in Lahore as we speak?
Well, Shahryar, I can't really hear you over the din at this place. This is Gaddafi Stadium. As you can see, it is absolutely jam-packed with people. The Gaddafi Stadium seats about 35,000 people, but I would say, conservatively speaking, about 60% of this entire stadium is filled to the brim. The officials are saying that about 10,000 people here, and given the kind of cricket we just saw, fantastic cricket, the crowd is absolutely going wild and waiting for this the next inning to start. Yes, Shahryar.
Also, now tell us, what is the crowd expecting when Pakistan goes into bat?
Well, I'm not sure if you asked me the same question, but I think you're talking about the expectation of the crowd. They weren't really expecting this kind of a reaction from the Pakistan team. Of course, commentators before the match said that even if Pakistan is able to stop this score between 275 to 300, then it would be a playing chance. But given that they've stopped it dead slow at 260, it's absolutely marvelous. The crowd is waiting for the next inning to see who wins this match. But of course, this match is so important.
Right, Mubin, we'll just come back to you. Let's now cross over to our correspondent in Islamabad, Syed Ali. Ali, please explain for us the situation, the frenzy going on in Islamabad regarding this epic encounter.
Well, Shayar, I'm standing in front of the Islamabad Stock Exchange on the Jinnah Avenue, and what the police has done is they've blocked the Jinnah Avenue so that people can come into the area to watch the match. Now, there's a big screen on the Islamabad Stock Exchange building, and right now we're seeing that a lot of the crowd that was here has actually disappeared. They've gone to their homes to have some food, get refreshed, and then come back again for the match. But several thousand people had accumulated here, and the example of the exuberance comes from the fact that we could see it in the celebrations of at the fall of every wicket. We also saw that one group of people, they actually made a flag, a special flag, which was 500 meters long. So there's a lot of nationalism, a lot of patriotism here at Islamabad as well. Islamabad has definitely not lived up to its laid-back reputation. Yes, sir, yeah.
Now, considering that Islamabad is not such a very cricket crazy city, considering if you compare it to the other cities like Lahore and Karachi, even though there's people making flags, like you mentioned, 500-meter long flag was made in Islamabad. What sort of expectations the people in Islamabad have regarding this match, considering that Pakistan is going to be chasing a very gettable total of 261 runs?
Well, yeah, I've been talking to people here in the crowd, and everybody was very disappointed, especially in the start of the match. However, the Pakistani bowlers were able to curb the score. Now the expectations are quite positive, actually, and what the people here think are if the openers they do well, then definitely Pakistan does have a chance. In any case, the people here are here to enjoy their time, and they're here to watch the match, and it doesn't matter who wins or loses as far as the people here are concerned. Of course, some people are more exuberant than others, but the atmosphere has been generally good here, very positive, and we haven't even seen any untoward incidents within the crowd itself.
Right. I'll go to Umar Farooq now in Peshawar. Umar, how are the people reacting to the way Umar Gul has performed in this match, considering he was taken for a ride by Virender Sehwag in the opening overs of the game?
Well, Shariar, that is what I was talking to you earlier. People were really unhappy with Umar Gul's performance, as people were hoping here in Peshawar and most of the halls in Nishtar Hall here in Qayyum Stadium and another screen that was set up that was installed in one of the mega superstores of Peshawar. People were hoping Umar Gul would get wickets of Sachin Tendulkar and Virender Sehwag within his two opening overs, but he couldn't manage to get both these two wickets and was, he really gave score. So that is why people were really unhappy with his performance. But the way Pakistani bowlers came back, so people are now hoping for Pakistan to win this game. However, they are hoping Shahid Afridi to play a long inning along with Omar Akmal and Muhammad Hafiz also. So people here say that they should keep scoring and should not let Indians get any wickets, especially the opening one, and the openers should score more than 100. Shariar.
Now let's cross over to Ijaz Hussain in Faisalabad. Ijaz, now we know Saeed Ajmal, the spinner, belongs from Faisalabad. How are the people happy? How are they celebrating his performance? He's bowled a very good spell in this match. And how are the people excited to see his bowling?
Yes, indeed. Like Turkey and Greece, Pakistan and India are the traditional rivals. And whenever the match that occurred between Pakistan and India, each and every player in Pakistan, they consumed the whole of their energies, and no accusation on the part of
Ijaz, you've been hauled by a lot of excited crowds there. That's very nice to see. Let's now cross over to Mubin Chuktai in Lahore. Mubin, we see the Gaddafi Stadium is no less than a live match going on. How are the people excited, and what security arrangements, to be precise, are being taken place in the Gaddafi Stadium today?
Could you repeat your question, please? It's very loud here.
Mubin, my question is, what sort of security arrangements are in place at the Gaddafi Stadium, considering that there is no less than a live match going on there?
Fair enough. It's a huge deployment of police outside the Gaddafi Stadium. The Gaddafi Stadium has been shut down from both ends, the incoming and the outgoing areas. for regular traffic. Of course, VIP traffic is coming in and going out because of so many people who are coming in just to view this match. There are several enclosures in this Gaddafi Stadium, as you know, and each enclosure has been given adequate security. People are being totally checked before they are allowed into the on the premises of the Gaddafi Stadium to view this match.
Right, Mubin, thank you very much. Now we have reports coming in that Pakistan has commenced their batting, chasing 261 runs, and have actually Mohammad Hafiz is on strike, and Pakistan is now chasing 261. Thank you to Saeed Ali from Islamabad, Mubin from Lahore, Umar Farooq from Peshawar, and Ijaz Hussain in Faisalabad. Keep praying for your country, as hopefully Pakistan will come through in this epic encounter. Well, you heard it from all our correspondents in all major cities of Pakistan. People are going exactly crazy, to say the least.